Yeah, I mean,
That hair.
Connection?
Okay, no, wait. How about now?
Ah.
How about now?
Oh.
Just hit the on button.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's
How are we
weird.
doing?
Hit
Are
it
we
on
better now?
again.
How about now?
Is that better?
Anyone?
Welcome. Hello.
Welcome. Hello.
Should we try again?
Sure. Take 2. Yes. All right. Let's try that again.
Yay.
Hey, everyone. We're the KThree. I'm Jen.
Jenn Marisa, and you guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. Sorry for the technical
Sorry.
problems.
You know, that mysterious on button that blinks at us.
Yes, it happens.
Oh, wow.
Oh God.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, welcome. Thank you so much. There are so many K-dramas right now.
So
We're so
many.
glad you guys could join us.
Yes. And again, we love seeing all these familiar names in the comments. We are K-drama fans just like you. So if you are new, please jump in, say hi. We have an amazing community in our comment section, and we have such a great time. If we're not watching it or not talking about it, I'm sure there's someone in our comments that is watching whatever it is that you're watching. So please jump in.
Yes, and thank you to all of you who became members. Your support means so much, and thank you for also taking the poll this week. We love hearing about which shows you're watching, and then we pulled the top 3. But we have a few other shows we'll talk about too.
Yes. You know us. Our watch list is never going to be limited to just 3. Come on.
That's one night.
That's it. Are you kidding? That's a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah, so Gina, you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
We will get to your
We
show.
will get to it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But before we get started with that,
Mhm.
it seems like it was like a forever ago. But the BAEKSANG Awards that happened, right, you guys? And we did
It was last weekend.
It was last weekend. It feels like it was months ago.
I know.
And we did an entire video that we'll link to here and probably throw it down there that you can watch what we talked about with the nominations. But we felt like we had to at least honor
Yes.
the winners.
Yes,
So we made a cute little video.
we did.
Roll
right.
video. Yeah, congratulations to all the winners. I feel like we were really good in our nomination video. I feel like we only had a couple where we're like, no,
Yeah, we were pretty spot
we were
on.
pretty spot on. Were
And
there
then-
any big surprises for you?
Not a surprise, but Lee Jun-ho.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know you really were gunning for Jung Hae-in.
I was, and
MGP.
I mean, listen, I thought Lee Jun-ho was great in Red Sleeve, but I mean, how do you take Best New Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Drama, and don't give it? And how does he not win Best Actor? I mean, maybe they felt that they already given them enough awards. I don't know, but I mean, listen, that Best Actor category was stacked.
Oh my, like any of them.
yeah.
Any
Yeah.
of them. But yeah, there were definitely some new actors
right.
who were nominated. So does a nomination give you the same weight? Like this is the ultimate award show in South Korean entertainment. So does that give you the same weight like an Academy Award nomination gets you?
I don't
so.
think so. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like they're like, you know,
BAEKSANG
BAEKSANG nominated
nominee.
actor.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think so.
Huh.
But listen, my little DP heart was super, super happy.
Cho Hyun
Chol won
Yeah.
it. And I thought that was really my one. That was it. If they were
Yeah.
that was the one that I really was gonna like be flipping some tables if he didn't win it, because
Yeah.
his performance was so good.
So good. And Juvenile Justice, like I think I tried to watch the first episode. It was heavy, man.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
It was
But
really
yeah,
heavy.
that was a big one over there. So yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So yeah, but we did a poll for what you guys thought would win for the BAEKSANGs, and you guys all wanted the red sleeve team. So you guys must be very, very happy with the Lee Jun-ho.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was really good. Let's see what kind of comments we got. Kim Nam-gil, yeah, I felt like for Kim Nam-gil, like that was a different performance for him. So that really, I would have not been surprised if they would have given it to him just for being so different.
I love him. And
Yeah.
I loved him in it. So
Exactly.
yeah.
But speaking of Lee Jun-ho,
Mhm.
the latest palace intrigue
Oh.
show that's out is our Monday Tuesday show, and I can't wait to talk about it, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Monday Tuesday. Marisa,
Yeah.
I am obsessed with Bloody Heart.
What I called it angst delicious.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Like, I want to just go home and rewatch the first 4 episodes. That's how good they are, you guys. Who's out there watching it? It is on Disney, which means you have to use some other means to get there, and we have one if you need one.
Yes, we do. We have an affiliate code for a VPN called Surfshark. I've been using it personally for a couple of years. It has just it's taken on a whole new level of value, because if you're already playing for Disney Plus and you can't get Disney Plus Asia, your device use this VPN, and then Disney Plus Asia will think you're in Asia. So you can watch Grid, Soundtrack 1, Bloody Heart, Going to You to Speed of 493 kilometers, Kiss Sixth Sense is coming up. It's not stopping.
It's not stopping.
So this is the legit way that you can watch these shows.
Yes.
So the link is below.
It is below.
Big discount if you sign up for 2 years. And honestly, it protects your phone. It protects your laptop from malware, from all sorts of things. I highly recommend it.
So, and you get to watch Bloody Heart, y'all.
Yes.
Let's be honest. It's the only reason you need it. Get it just to watch Bloody Heart, because it is so good. I am losing my mind. I'm so excited.
Is it Ijun and Kang Hana together? Is it Ho Sung-tae and Jen?
It is all of it. I mean, the opening of this thing is basically the crown prince kneeling before Jang Hyuk, being the most Jang Hyukiest ever. Like, it is, if you are right? Yes, love him. And how magnificent is he in this? With that low voice and the command. And so basically, the opening scene is the crown prince kneeling before the left minister or the left counselor, and basically doing, what do I need to do to not have you kill me? And it was like, that was the opening scene.
Jang Hyuk's like control and his growl and his intensity is just like everything I love about him.
Right? And the Ijun angst, does anybody do pain and angst better than Ijun? I have to ask this question, you guys, because I'm kind of a new Ijun fangirl.
Right. So coming off of Bogasal, where we were getting shades of that.
Right?
Thank goodness he didn't take like another family drama.
No. His angst it's magnificent. It's magnificent, you guys.
The end of episode 4?
Like, I knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming.
Yeah.
That is how beautiful this show is being done. You knew what was about to happen at the end of episode 4, and I want to give it away, but I also don't want to spoil it for you.
No, the build was amazing.
And so unbelievably satisfying.
But it was also Kang Hana, because I'm like, why is she in this?
Yeah.
Because, her smiles in episodes 1 and 2, I'm like, this isn't really, I mean, I'm enjoying it. Not quite her wheelhouse. And then episode 4, where she like started laying down the law in that palace bedroom, or not her room.
So magnificent. Seriously, I'm obsessed, you guys. I am obsessed. Yes, the left counselor is always evil, Gina. Yes. Every time. What is that? Yes. What is it with left ministers being evil?
I know.
You automatically know. It's ridiculous. And it's just, this cast is fantastic. It's just, there's the director is a woman and the writer is a man. Yes. And I love this combination so much.
Yes. And the director, I looked at her resume, and the only one I had recognized was Queen of Mystery. Manhole, I think she did.
Really?
But I'm like,
Queen of Mystery?
Something. Oh, she's just like,
she's delicious.
She's like enjoying the swimming pool so much.
Yoo Young-eun. And so she had done a drama special, How to Buy a Friend, a lot of drama specials. Queen of Mystery and Queen of Mystery 2.
Right. Yes. But the cinematography is gorgeous.
I wish Caitlin was here, because I would be like, Caitlin, you need to watch this one, because the cinematography is amazing.
The bamboo groves.
And the lights.
The fireworks. It was so magical. They even animated it in the produced open, because it's these visuals are, beautiful, and just they transport you to Joseon. It's just
right?
so effective, and just
It is
the best.
It is. Let me just say this: my K-drama drought was over the second I hit play on episode 1.
I know,
because I was so happy.
What a way to start the week! It's Monday, Tuesday.
It's a Monday, Tuesday show, and I want to spoil it so bad for you, but because it's on Disney Plus, I feel like we shouldn't.
Yeah, because I know it's you have to go through some extra steps to get it, but it is so worth it. It is so worth it.
So worth it. And the way episode 4 ends, the angst and the pain is so beautiful, and I love the fact that the angst and the pain is mutual.
Yes.
It's like, what?
Oh my god, the eyes, the connection, the revelation. Oh my god,
is amazing. And then I love that they've teed this up. That's the first 4 episodes, and now there's got this whole new
but oh my god, because it's not centered around the one relationship and then the left minister. Like, you've got Jang Hyuk and Ho Sung Tae going at it. Because I'm like, why is Ho Sung Tae in this? Because the first couple ones, he's a minister of war, right? So the man's not afraid to get into a tussle. So it's gonna be so good.
Oh, so good. And I just like it's just so, you guys, we cannot recommend this one enough. Like, especially if you loved Red Sleeve, let me just say, first and foremost, this one's fictitious.
Yes.
So we can't all go to the Googler and know exactly how it's going to end badly. So
I know. Didn't I do a poll? Like, you'll only like one of the choices is like, will you only watch if you know they're going to live through episode 16? Who knows?
So we at least there's at least mystery there, which is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys, seriously,
the best. It's the
best. Figure out a way to watch this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just so good.
It is.
It just brings me so much joy. All right, you guys, let's move on, because I'm going to spoil the shit out of this show if we keep talking about it. All right, moving on. Wednesday, Thursday, because everything's on the weekend.
That's right. Wednesday, Thursday.
Gina, going back, your comment, more angst in this one than Red Sleeve. Absolutely.
Yes.
This makes Red Sleeve look like community theater in the angst department. Don't hate me. It's true, though. Wait till you watch it. There's like the open of episode 2 was like a pile of dead, rotting bodies.
Oh yes, that's right.
Like
that's right.
This is the level of angst we're talking about. Like, they're not messing around.
But you know what's really fun? Her 2 servant girls. Like, one was the sassy girl from Nevertheless, the one who was toying with her boyfriend, and then the other girl is the I have no chingus friend.
Oh my god,
cousin from Business Proposal.
Oh my god, that's who that is. That's hilarious. You forgot where the version or we're not discussing. Christabel, unfortunately in our top 3, no one voted for it, and so we didn't make it a priority, and I just haven't had a chance to watch it. Have you?
No, I have not. But friends like Bina Hearts are really enjoying it. So yeah. But please go ahead and comment, because I bet there's some other K-drama BFFs here who are watching it.
And if you're loving it, let us know.
Yeah.
Because maybe we'll pick it up for sure. It's not completely, but we just ran out.
There's so many.
There's so many.
I love it, but man, I can't quit my job.
I know. We would like to and watch K-dramas all day. But alas. All right. Okay. So next up is Going to You at a Speed of 493 kilometers. That's quite a mouthful of a title.
Guys, another one on Disney Plus. Get the VPN, because this one is so enjoyable. I am loving this so much. I think what it is that because they said it in badminton and they're pro athletes. For one, they're not in high school.
Nice.
They're actual grown-ups. But
I have to watch this one.
Yeah, there is enough tension and dramatic action that you don't need to have a serial killer in a rom-com or a truck of doom. Like, there's enough going on in their lives, when they hit the badminton court, and the kind of, what is it with these coaches that are just manipulating the emotions of these athletes? But it's really enjoyable. Potato Boy is a man. He's like, this relationship is so enjoyable, and our girl Park Ji-yeon, as Pak Taeyang she's so good, and she's so confused and trying to stand up for herself, and I'm just really enjoying her emotional journey. But
I want to watch this one because I do
good.
like both lead actors. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it yet.
Yeah, it's really good.
How many episodes are we on?
I think it's at 6. Is it
okay.
6 or 8? I think we might be. Oh, are we already at 8?
Oh,
no,
got a lot of catching up to do.
We're gonna have to. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
But our favorite kind of, how should I say it? The girlfriend we didn't like in Yumi Cells, and also in Brahms. Do you like Brahms?
Oh my God, yes, she's always in this. She's such a pill every time.
She's a pill. Okay, that's a nice way to put it. She's a pill, and she's a pill in this one too.
Oh my God,
she does it very well.
You know, you know your wheelhouse.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah,
absolutely. Amelia Smith. I loved it. I wish they had kept the snarky narrator from the American.
It's really different from Jane the Virgin. Interesting. That's too bad.
Okay. I didn't watch either the original or the American remake, so this would be a brand new thing for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, let us know, like Jen said, because maybe we'll pick it up.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, totally loving Going to You at a Speed of 493 kilometers. It's really good, and just it's not heavy, but I have to say it's really well written, because there are a lot of these moments where they're just talking to each other, and between the acting and the writing, I'm like, this is so enjoyable.
Nice.
Like they're talking.
That's nice.
Yeah. Like they're, you know how they're all a little innocent? They are and they aren't. And it's just really, this growing love is also just so adorable. So
I'm in. I'm going to go home and watch it, because I'm not going to lie to you, as we move into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was an exhausting weekend of watching television, because I had a lot of catching up to do, and it was a lot of binging of a lot of grief.
Oh my goodness.
So
yes.
I need a break.
Yes.
I need a break. So, okay, Going to You at a speed of 493 kilometers, a very specific number.
Yeah, 490. It
what
has
does it
a
equate
specific
to?
meaning.
Okay.
The world record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of smashes.
Oh,
so yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, it's good.
I'm into it. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. Marisa, I like your manicure. It is.
Oh,
lovely.
thank you.
She does it. She's so good at it.
You.
I was gonna try and get mine.
I should do a Pinterest board that you guys can follow of all the nails that I'm like in nail inspiration.
Yes. I would love it. I won't be able to do it, but I would love to watch it.
I'm into something other than K-dramas.
It's madness.
That weird?
That is madness. Hey, want to be inspired? Good to see you. Hello. Let's see. So not Rocket Boy, like, oh, hilarious. Okay. Let's move on to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because this is where everything is.
Yes.
Everything is there
Big
on the
weekends.
weekends. Such big weekends.
What are we starting with?
Showtime.
Showtime.
Showtime. From now on, Showtime. I did not get to it this week, but I have caught up from last week, and I went from being like, I'm not really sure about this one, to it is my palate cleanser for the week.
Good.
And I'm really, really enjoying it.
Good. That's good.
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm behind on it, but it's just like bubbly and goofy, and
yep, it is. I mean,
what's with all the fart jokes?
I don't know. I think it's a Korean thing. I think they
just
really enjoy fart jokes.
Yeah, fart
and
jokes,
some of them are very fun. Poop jokes. If you have to poop your pants, that is high comedy. And I get it. I mean, listen,
ain't nothing funnier.
There's nothing funnier than watching someone poop their pants. But I'm actually really, really enjoying the chemistry between Park Hae-jin and Jin Ki-joo. Like there is. I think the reason that the Jin Ki-joo's character was not gelling for me in the first couple of episodes, we know her. We've seen her. We saw her in Misty. We saw her in Come and Hug Me. We've seen her play these like it's just these characters that are just juicy and strong. And I just, the first 2 episodes, she clearly there was something else. There was something that wasn't reading authentic to me. And now that she's kind of stepped into what she's there to do and teaming up with the magician.
Oh, good.
I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, good.
And I'm enjoying their chemistry quite a bit. Right? Holly, I have to say Park Hae-jin also is kind of surprising me.
He's a really good comedic actor when he
really
plays this kind of arrogant man
right?
in these ridiculous situations. He does it really well.
Yeah. I actually was really, there's a couple moments where I'm like, is this going to go, this is going to teeter into like not work, but it actually worked for me.
Very good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really actually enjoying it quite a bit. Like I'm actually looking forward to going home today and hitting play on it.
Oh, good.
What's
What's that drama he did with oh, God, I'm sorry.
Kim and Jung?
Yes.
Man to Man.
Man to Man. He was really good at Man to Man.
Yes.
Right? It's that same kind of like out of sorts, but trying to keep it together. Arrogant. Yeah, character. He does it well.
I love the fact that we're only at episode, where are we? I think we're at episode 5, 6 this week. I'm happy that all our main players know everything on the board. So like we know where Grandpa the Kim Wan-hae shaman, Grandpa. We know his involvement in her father's death, and they know who each other is, and they know everything. And then one of the ghosts, the big warrior ghost, who is the one that has been possessing the family to make them shamans, basically tells the whole story. So everybody by episode 6 fully knows everything that's going on. So I'm happy about that.
Oh my
I love
God.
it.
Good.
Right? Hello. Yes.
It's in every drama.
It's in every drama.
It just appeared in the badminton show. So we have a link below to all of Young.
Yes.
And I think it's on sale now. It's on sale right now. Plus you get a 5% discount using our
We just got a code. Yeah. 5%.
Code.
And I think I need to update it, but yeah, we'll definitely get that code going. So make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
I think it's, I'll have to look it up.
Because you can live in your own K-drama.
Right? Which we do every day.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I take it to work. I'm like,
yeah, I love it. I love it. There's something really satisfying about this.
Right? Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my God.
PPL.
PPL.
It works.
I know. Kai, you
Right.
need to sponsor us.
Right? Exactly. Hilarious.
Kim Go-eun, Jen.
Of course. Right.
Yeah, right.
Of course. But yeah, for sure. Showtime is really, it's just,
I love the
it's just
ghosts.
fun.
I got to dive back into it because they're really funny.
They're super funny.
Yeah.
And they're actually, they're making more sense to me now. I guess basically the first 2 episodes just were kind of like, they were a little bit chaotic and I just wasn't really buying it. But by episode 3 and 4, I was really into it.
It's a good balance with all the other angsty stuff we're watching. So,
Oh my God. Well, let's just dive in. Let's go.
Here we go.
And actually, these are the next 3. The next 3 are we just lost there's wind here in LA,
windy.
and we just lost an umbrella.
Oh dear.
The next 3, the next 3 up are good. Are actually K3 member picks. So thank you everyone who is a supporter of ours over on Ko-fi and voted in the poll to let us know what to watch. And the first one up is Again My Life.
I love that you guys are loving it because
Right?
Lee Jung-gi is
You
one
guys
of
are
our
loving
top stars.
Yeah. So he's so satisfying. He's just so satisfying with that little kind of like, he's just so. He's just so
extra.
He's so extra. Thank you. Everything he does is extra.
Everything
he does.
I love
is
it.
extra.
In the ring, in the office, like just sauntering around Seoul, going to his parents' braised chicken shop. He's just so.
What I find completely amazing, aside from the character that he's playing, is it never ceases to amaze me. Like when you just see him in his suits and his swagger and his usual Lee Jung-gi, I'm like, he's an attractive man. And, I enjoy him.
Yeah.
But then he gets like into the action shit, and I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
Like he's just got a completely different countenance when he's kicking someone's ass. And I really enjoy
There's
that.
kind of not enough of that.
No, there never is.
That happens when you're a lawyer, I guess.
Right? So
This show.
So I have to say, like, I'm really enjoying it, but I kind of now need things to happen.
Where are we at? 11, 12?
We're 11, 12 this week, right?
Right. They take this weird dip right before you head into the final 4.
Oh, Christabel, this is your number 1. Okay, talk to us. Because, listen, Lee Jung-gi is just, he's great.
Yeah.
But we were talking about before we went live. It's that nothing is going wrong, but things are going wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like this.
Yeah, I guess they're setting the chessboard, but
Clearly.
I feel like they've reset it a few times.
Right?
But it's always, I don't know. I need more. There's just a lot of talking.
There's a lot of talk. Like, this is what I need more of. The entire setup of this show is that he was murdered. Mysterious woman in red shows up and says, if I send you back, can you take him down?
Yeah, can we revisit that?
And then he gets sent back and he's laying the chess pieces out to take him down, which is great. But woman in red is actually the secretary and alive. And so I feel like there's a story there.
I know.
Like, I want to.
I know. How come they're not
Yes.
like she knows, but she like what does she know? Like he's only said 2 things to her.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I do kind of feel like these last 2 episodes were kind of a treading water episode.
Yeah.
But I'm, listen. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. All the team members on Team Lee Jung-gi are you. I'm really enjoying his team. I'm enjoying the fact that they have every important top secret meeting in his family's braised chicken shop where anyone could overhear what they're talking about, including his parents.
Yes.
I love that.
Good point.
I'm like, I feel like this conversation should not be in public.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's stressing me out, right? Let's see. What are some of the comments? Yeah, she called. Yes, Gina. Thank you. Our woman in red watches. Basically, it felt like a Winter Soldier moment as the assassin gets escorted out of the building. Right.
Yeah.
And she says, "Opa," and I'm like, "Wait a second. Hold up. What?"
And then all of a sudden, there's a fire, and she's young, and I'm like, oh, okay. Can we tie this all in a little bit more?
And so I guess I need more of that. And maybe I only got to see episode 11. I didn't see 12. So is there more of that?
Yes, he is the guy who killed him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I have questions.
So yeah, I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Christabel. You're loving this and you agree with us, even that things need to start happening. We got a lot of planning. We've got a lot of episodes of planning.
There was an awful lot of the Chaebol family.
A lot.
And a lot of the brothers. Like, do we need all of that? I think we kind of get that storyline. Yeah.
And I hate to be this person, but oh God, what is her name? The actress playing the sister.
Is it Kim Ji-yoon?
Kim Ji-yoon.
Yeah, playing Hia.
She's not the strongest actress I've ever seen.
I can't say I enjoyed her in The Veil with Nam Goon-min.
I mean, God bless her. Her reps are good.
I know she's doing another Nam
Goon-min. Know she has got reps that are crushing it because she has been with Nam Goon-min now twice.
Yeah,
and Lee Jung-gi. Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But
I have to say, I'm really enjoying the friend who's also the prosecutor, who is
Hong Bi-ra playing Kim Guri.
And listen, Kim Jae-kyung, who is playing Kim Han-mi, my favorite.
Need more of her.
Yeah.
Need more of her. So yeah, it's just like on balance, I think we spent too much time with Dad, chairman in the hospital, and the sons.
Yeah.
It's like,
like we get it. We get that the assemblyman is bad.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to bend a knee because he's going to make their lives better.
Yeah.
And the sons are into that, right? Get it.
I would like to see more of like Lee Jung-ki and his favorite prosecutor, because it's a little light on the okay, let's do it. I don't know, could you go into a case with more than one witness?
Right?
It's like,
yeah. My other favorite one, this is just a huge quibble this week. This week he says, after the chairman died, wait, so when I change the past, things change in this timeline. I'm like, wait, it's episode 12. You're just now realizing that? Like, time out. Your parents are still alive. Yes, you've changed the future. Yes, you saved this one you kept this one from not dropping out of school. She's now a prosecutor. Yes, things have changed. And I just was like, this seems like an odd time to suddenly realize that you've altered the timeline.
He's so funny though, because he slows down and then he looks to the side.
Oh my God, that's exactly what he does. It's like,
oh my God. But I'm enjoying this show so much.
And it's doing killer numbers in Korea. Like clearly the takedown of corruption is a big
always a winner.
Always a winner. And it's just, and the real estate man who also, right? Thank you, Gina. Can we also just talk from a production standpoint, that real estate man in 15 years has had the exact same hairline with the coloring. Like, his gray hair has not grown an inch, or has it changed?
It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
So funny. He's so wealthy.
Yes, Jill. The reporter I feel like the reporter should be the female lead. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They have chemistry.
They
have
do.
popping chemistry.
They do.
So yeah, I mean, a few quibbles, but overall, super enjoyable.
Yeah,
Like just
fun.
again, popcorn show that you're just like, go get him, Yoongi, crush him, and then I'm happy.
It delivers that.
It
For
did
sure.
absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Whew. All right. Next up, y'all. Who's ready? Tomorrow,
another K3 member pick.
yes, we finally got our backstory.
Oh,
And, like,
yeah.
everything else in this show, unbelievably tragic.
There's so much.
Here are my two takeaways after watching episode. There's actually many more, but I'm going to start with my first two.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, why did we get no episode 15 preview? And 2, if Lee Soo-hyuk has not proven after this that he should be number 1 on the call sheet in the boy department, I don't know what else he can do, because he is dynamic. He is really a good actor, right? Very attractive.
Yes,
I mean, this
very
is
attractive.
but he's actually really good. He's a very good
Yes.
actor. He's very dynamic.
Yeah.
And he's proven that he can play these very dramatic, overwrought roles, which not everyone can do. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And he's kind of fun. He can do kind of some funny and comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's
can
doing
do
some funny
stoic.
things.
Like
Yeah.
he's solid. Like he's got all the pieces. I do not understand why he is relegated to second male lead or third. That's my biggest complaint.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna get a preview.
Oh, for sure. Is it up
on social media?
Calvin, that's a really good point. We're probably not getting one because something big is about to happen, but I still wanted one. Like, how do you end that episode like that and not give us a preview?
I've seen them do it where they don't do it on the broadcast, but then it appears on Instagram and Twitter like a day later. So, yeah.
So the thing about tomorrow, oh God, I mean, I say this every week. The standalone episodes are beautiful and they're important and they tell an important story about Korean history. And if I dare say, unbelievably feministic.
Oh.
They are such feminist stories.
Interesting.
With male allies that I love it for that. But it is a relentless just grief hour plus 2 hours every weekend until the very end when they get to transition to the afterlife. And then it's beautiful and you're crying and it's exhausting.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, but exhausting. How's everybody else feeling about that?
A lot of suicides.
So
and depression.
The whole show is.
I dropped it. Maybe I'll pick it up because Lee Soo-hyuk.
I mean, listen, that backstory is the reason I've stuck it out this far because it's emotionally draining to me every week, right? I like tomorrow, but I'm confused at what's going on. I don't even know the main plot. Right, exactly. Like the main plot seemed to be like they've set it up. Here's what I wanted the main plot to be. I wanted the main plot to be what the afterlife is like, right? Like the offices, the politics, they've set up this quirky world that runs like an office, which is what Roan's character has always wanted to do, right? It is tragic week after week. Thank you, every week. And you got the Jade Emperor, who is just amazing, and she shows up. So yeah, Kim Hae-suk shows up in a department store and rips someone's hair out, and you're like, yes, like it's fantastic, right? There's so many great moments, but it's just a lot. It takes a toll emotionally, and so I'm not Calvin. I don't know what the main plot is, but they've set up this backstory between Koran and Junpil, and so they've been feeding it to us. I swear to God, Lee Soo-hyuk gets like a cameo every episode. So it's like a little bit here, a little bit there. This week we found out, or maybe it was last week, that both Junpil and Koran's history book of their past life has been locked by the Jade Emperor. So they can't look at it. Ooh. Oh, and they're the only two in all of Reaperdom. They're the only two whose book's been locked. Now, mind you, Junpil asked to look at that book. He can't look at that book, but they'll give him the information that only their two books are locked. So it's, the rules are a little hazy in the afterlife about what you can watch, right? So that's a good point, Jill, but I still wanted one. And so, right, they're going to have to pay the main lead hospital. Thank you. Because that's my next question, y'all. He's only supposed to be in a coma for 3 months. So we have 2 episodes to reunite these star-crossed lovers, because if you commit suicide, you sever the red string that attaches you, and you'll never see each other again, which I think is kind of a dire. And even Rowan's character says, I think it's a little harsh.
Oh,
I think that's a harsh punishment for someone who's committed suicide.
right?
Yes.
Nora. He's totally a vampire.
Oh my God. I would lose my shit if they finally gave him a real vampire role.
A real, not the one.
No. Again, second male lead, evil guy. Give him a real. But yeah, like we still have to get Rowan back to consciousness, reunite with his family, find a job, remember everybody that's there, and we've got to reunite. Yeah,
in the 2 final episodes.
in the 2 final episodes. So I'm a little. There was
So yay and boo.
Exactly. That's exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I had Oh, can we all talk though about the backstory and Lee Soo-hyuk being Lee Soo-hyuk in 400 years ago, Chosun era,
Oh my God.
wielding a sword.
Oh.
But can we also say you can take the boy off the runway, but you cannot take the runway out of the boy. You could tell that he was working so hard not to have his runway strut as he was like walking through the fields of Chosun. I was like, oh.
Yeah. That's episode 14.
Oh, you need to watch.
I'm making a note.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah. I mean, it's tragic as shit, but we all knew that was coming. So, I mean, it was awful. And the mother-in-law's the worst mother-in-law ever.
Always, right?
And I'm telling you, man, this Junpil character is like one of the greatest male feminist characters I've ever seen. Like he's written. He's what every woman is hoping that men are like, because he is just like.
How about that?
Yeah. So the women get abducted by barbarians, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his wife is one of them, and they're madly in love because they, have anyway. But she's a badass because she grew up with a single dad, because as one does. And so he taught her to read and write. And she goes out and she shoots pheasants. And so they learn to shoot together at some point. And then they find out they're fated to be married because they've been already a promise to each other. It's amazing. Oh. And so it's beautiful, right? And so she saves some people's, she tears through the whole thing. She's, oh my God, seriously, Kim Hae-sun,
yeah,
shooting a bow and arrow and leaping around in her hanbok. Ooh, it's amazing.
I gotta check that out.
Right. So I mean, it's just fantastic. And so yeah,
no wonder you guys made it a top 3 pick.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes.
They are so important. They are so important. And I'm not disagreeing with that. It's a tough watch week after week, episode after episode. And that's why I understand kind of why the ratings are not great on this one. Because it's hard. It's a hard watch. So yeah, but oof. Oh my God. Horrible treatment of the return of women. Oh yes. By everyone. Oh, seriously.
Oh my goodness.
So much rage. Anyway, tomorrow. Best husband, Junpil. Yes, want to be inspired. The best husband ever. Ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow we got 2 more weeks. So I think it's not going to be. We aren't live next week, but we'll be live in 2 weeks. So that's when we'll discuss the finale.
Yeah,
so
2 weeks.
You got time.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, you guys. And our third member Kofi supporter pick was Sound of Magic.
This one was so highly anticipated because Ji Chang-wook is Ji Chang-wook.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can we go back? I'm so sorry to tomorrow. Y'all, I have a question for you. I need to ask. I'm so sorry. Who do we think Rowan is? I do not think I don't think that there's a kid. What do you guys think?
That there's a kid?
There was a theory that kind of like Mystic Pop-Up Bar.
Oh,
that Rowan was their kid.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
That's totally Mystic Pop-Up Bar.
Right? Totally.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a couple of lines that I was like, I don't even think she's pregnant, but everyone assumes that she got pregnant by a barbarian. And so then they're basically shaming her for that.
Oh.
But yeah. You think he's the kid? Jill's like flat out, he's the kid. I don't know. All right. That's it. Maybe cousin, but not the kid. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I
did a Comfort Woman story.
They did.
Oh,
that was episode.
Wow.
They did the Comfort Woman, and that's the other thing that's interesting. Sorry, I completely derailed. Sound of Magic to go back to tomorrow. What's interesting is all of these the heaviest ones that are out there. Mm-hmm. It's been interesting the build to get to this backstory because every single one of these stories almost has had a piece of what Koran went through.
Oh. Interesting.
So being separated from her love because of suicide, because of, saving them from not separating, breaking that bond, the Comfort Women situation, just every piece of it, like the assault one that was
Mhm.
out. Like almost every single episode has led us to this backstory, and that's why she's so passionate about each of them, because she's kind of lived through each of them.
Oh, wow.
It's been really
Okay.
interesting. But yeah, all right. So, all right, you don't think he's a kid? I don't think he's a kid. It'll be interesting. 2 more days. We got next week. We'll find out. Anyway, I was just curious because that was one of my notes. I'm like, okay. Sorry. Moving on. Magic.
Sound of Magic. So 6 episodes, all available on Netflix. How many of you binged it? Because I watched it over a few days.
I did it in one sitting. Don't do that.
I don't know how you did that, because
do
I
that.
had to walk away a few times.
I had to be ready for today.
Ah.
And my work, my real life job
Yeah.
is so crazy right now that I just had no time during the week to
Mhm.
watch it.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a
One
lot,
sitting.
because it's a K-drama soup, and so I finished it with a really different point of view than you, I think.
I will say this.
Tawanda binged it in
Tawanda
a day.
in
so
a
you
day.
did the
Same thing, Tawanda. How are you feeling? Because I'm not sure I'm quite over it yet, because I'm still like, oh, I need something lighthearted right now.
Calvin, yeah, it's like my husband's watching the NBA in one room, and I'm watching like The Sound of Magic in another.
Right?
It's very strange in my house. Yes, I think it's worth it. I've got some quibbles. I
Yep.
didn't think it quite succeeded. And I think, we've seen these storylines over and over, but it was not so much lately, but it was a couple years ago. You and I were always yearning for something different.
Yeah.
Like we were getting so much of the same thing. So this is definitely different.
Mhm.
It's a musical. And although they don't overdo the songs.
They don't.
There's really
I will
one
say
or
though,
two
I
per
forgot it was a
episode.
musical, and that first opening song, I'm like, oh right, this is a musical. I was not ready for it. I was like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big musical number
Yeah.
to start it off.
Which was your favorite song?
Huang In Yup with the guitar in
Oh,
the
yeah?
field.
Mine was the one with all the students.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of that, it reminded me of the Oompa Loompa song,
Oh, yeah.
actually. I was really into
There
that
were a
one.
lot of good songs.
There was a lot of really good
There were
songs.
a lot of good
but
songs.
yeah.
But I really, so it's our very
Wait. Singing after the credits. I did not.
You didn't see that?
I stayed for the end and nothing happened.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, no, there's a whole oh my god, you have to all right, go back and watch that when we're done.
Oh, I thought I did. I
No.
thought I even was like, oh, there's nothing happening, and I
Oh, no,
left.
no,
I
no.
even started watching the credits, and I was waiting for an end credit, and then nothing
It
happened.
eventually came. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I would have forgotten to mention that. If you have not watched it, make sure that you don't tune out of the credits at the end of episode 6. There is an addendum. There is something else that wraps things up for you.
Oh.
Yes, you need to watch that.
Maybe that would have made me. Maybe that would have worked for me.
I think it would have, because it reorients you, and you're like, okay. So
damn it.
oh,
I knew. I was like, oh well, this one clearly does not have one. So because I got halfway through the credits, and I was like, nothing's happening. All right, I'm out.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Boo.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll go back and watch that.
Yeah. So I think the actors were so good. We have just along with Ji Chang-wook, we have Chae Sung-eun, who played Ayi. She, because we saw her in Beyond Evil. She was the restaurant owner.
I loved her so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
This role is so good. And then Hwang In-yup as Il-dong. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
Griselda. He has broken his awful drama streak. I have not enjoyed Ji Chang-wook so much in so long.
Well, we like the beginning of Love Struck in the City, and then
We did. Oh, that's right. We did kind of enjoy that
at
but
the beginning, and then it was like
it kind of went a little nuts.
It did.
Yeah,
It did.
It kind of.
And then it just became him in sweaters, which was amazing.
nice.
But the
I mean, he
story
looked
was
great,
like,
but yeah. He was. I think that's my biggest quibble, is that I just kind of wanted the big reveal of how he became the magician to happen like episode 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
I needed more time with that.
Oh, to sit with that. Yeah. So the thing with this show for me,
And why did they have to kill his bird?
oh, I know. Well, someone had to die because
I know. But I was like, no, not the bird.
Oh yeah. So I've been reading a lot of people like wondering why his character was so kind of blank. So maybe that's what it was. It was too much of that before you got his story.
I think
That wasn't it.
so. No, I mean, I actually kind of enjoyed the kind of non.
Mm-hmm.
He had the. Do they explain like? was he magic? Like, is that the whole point of this story? I mean, that's my whole question.
Well,
because I mean, listen, I like magic, I like fantasy, I'm really into it, but it was like his little butterfly necklace always lit up. Like, what was happening with that?
Well, I think for this show, like this idea of magic, like
thank you. I felt the same.
Yeah, that you've got. I think it. What did I write? Oh, I'm of two minds. Okay, so you've got the musical and the fantasy and the magical element. So that makes it different. But it's also an illusion, I think, and kind of a distraction because the show doesn't actually give you any answers.
None. Except oh, hey, look.
Butterfly.
A butterfly just flew across our table, y'all.
Oh, it's right here.
And there, did you guys see it? It's like it knows we're talking about it. Come back, little butterfly. We have magic, y'all.
Yeah.
We are magical.
But that's the thing. It's about like, where is the magic in your life when all you can do is live your life for your parents and get good grades. Right. And all you can do is try to find a way to survive and take care of your sister because your parents abandoned you. Right? It's like, where is the magic?
I love Dad's like, I can't handle it. But you think your 17-year-old daughter can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think like with the ending of 6, it tells you there is magic in our lives. Yeah. There is. You just have to, it might not look
you have
the
to
way
believe.
you think it does. Yeah.
Right? So I mean, I liked a lot of those themes that were there. It just took such a dark turn those last couple of episodes.
Always, right?
Maybe I needed it to be spread out a little bit more.
I know, like poverty, oppression,
like
school,
that was hard enough.
Hard enough, and then you add on like sexual violence and murder.
Right?
Such a K-drama.
Right? Like it was just a lot of it. And yes, I agree, Gina. We all need a little bit of magic. And I love that. I love that message. And there were a couple of songs where I was like, I feel this one. I'm feeling that one. Thank you. God, there was something else I was going to say. I forgot.
Oh, please. So this is from the director of Itaewon Class.
Say no more.
Well, which is why we have Hwang In-yup's dad. Who are the parents? Jae Myung, and then Kim Hae-eun, who we just saw in 25-21 as Coach-in, the best coach ever, and then now
she's back. She's back to her usual. She's back to her usual.
Back to her usual horrible. I mean, can we write more interesting characters for older women?
Right. Kind of like Kim Hae-suk. She's fucking Jade Emperor.
Yes.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
And then she was also an Inspector Q. She was amazing in that.
Oh my God. So good.
But as far as Ji Chang-wook, I thought he was really good. His hair was magnificent.
Oh my God.
His hair was I mean, listen.
But then he cut it. Have you seen this swoon?
And can we also talk about the fact that very few men could pull off the ensemble that he was wearing, and he did every time. Those jackets were magnificent. That top hat was dapper. Like,
yeah,
I was loving it. I did in this little finale song that I didn't clearly missed. Do we at least get what happened to Hyung Yep, because he just kind of walked out of school after dropping out a week before he graduates, literally into like some bright light.
It doesn't give you that kind of answer. It gives you a different kind of answer.
Okay. Because I was a little bummed out that all of her stuff, the Yuna Ani like wrap up, she never even mentioned him. I was like, hey, yeah, like what is he doing? I mean, you're doing tableside magic. Maybe he's also doing tableside magic. You guys could be a team. Thank you. That was also in my notes. I'm like, when he drove up in that Porsche in that suit? Come on, y'all.
Yeah, his next role, he's in college.
Well, we've at least got him out of high school.
Yes.
Baby steps, people. Baby steps.
Thank you, Hwang In-yup. You did your military service already. I mean, he's 30. He is 31, but like, yeah. And he's an honorary Filipino.
Oh.
Yeah, he grew up in Davao.
Oh, I didn't know.
And he went to college there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need more story of the boy. No, wait.
Which boy? Nadaram?
He's so good.
He is so good. He's off in the military now, too.
I think so. I think it's one of his last ones before he, but good for him. Get that out of the way. If you still want to be an actor when you get back.
Well, exactly, because he's always playing the young version. He needs to,
I actually, I'm admitting this live on YouTube. Anyway, I needed more Lee Soo-hyuk in my life because Tomorrow just keeps giving us cameos every time.
Yeah.
So I went back and I was fast forwarding through Doom at Your Service just for I know. I'm a simple creature, y'all. But I came across the Nadaram's scenes with Pak Bo-young. He's hilarious.
He is.
So yes, I'm really excited to see what he does when he gets back. I think he's gonna be just a powerhouse.
He's like one of the best young actors out there. Yeah.
Oh, and just to go all the way back to Bloody Heart, whoever played the young Lee-jun, also spectacular.
He's super good. He's also in that killer shopping list.
Okay, and he's like 28.
Yes, he is. He looks really young, doesn't he?
So I'm wondering if he already did his military service. So I'm curious about where that is because he seems to just now be getting. So I'm wondering if he did it early and he's kind of a late starter. But anyway, we got some good ones coming up.
That's right.
Oh, he does. He has great tragic character as well. Yeah, it was. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, great, you guys. So Sound of Magic. I say take it in. Oh, Marisa, I agree. Take it in pieces.
Yeah.
I binged it. It was bad.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hold off till the end.
Yes. Watch through all of the credits.
I now have
you
to
will
go
be
back and do
rewarded.
that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah. All right, you guys. And one that was not a member's choice, but seems to be still one of our favorites. My Liberation Notes, y'all.
Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good.
It's so good. And can we just talk
about my notes?
The Sun Tzu Q of it all?
I love a man.
I love him so much. Now, I have loved him since Detective Moon. So I feel like one of our favorite bloggers is Lainey Gossip, and they always say, I saw him first. And I feel like I want to put that on my thing. Someone put it on Twitter, and I think I retweeted or I just commented. Someone says, none of you clearly watched him in Sense8, and it shows. And I'm like, yes.
That's funny.
I was like, that is so true, because I remember after seeing him in Sense8, like racing to the Googler and trying to figure out who this magnificent individual was with the snark and the smirk.
Yeah.
And now he's like #1 in South Korea.
Yeah. Because he, went to college in Chicago. He was supposed to be a documentary filmmaker.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to bring Gina New York as lead. Yes, I will. I like that idea, Gina, a lot.
Putting it out there.
Right?
My Liberation Notes is cathartic.
It is cathartic.
It is cathartic because, again, you've got oppression and you've got, your place in society and in the workforce. And, like, how do you break out of that and try to find yourself? And then, like my mister, now we've got this element of violence that's been introduced.
Did I miss today's episode?
Well, just Sun Tzu-ku's character.
Oh,
Mr. and all of those underworld
peoples types. Yes,
but this idea of worship,
I love it.
Lee Min-ki
at first I was like, what is this?
Yeah, because I also like our friend Nunes Nucci was like, I think another way to really translate that is cherish, but now I'm like, oh no, it's worship, because look at Lee Min-ki.
Can I say I had this thought this morning when I was the car to me, at first I was like, what is going on? First and foremost, a Rolls Royce, hilarious, right? And that the Mr. Goo has it, just
and then he lets him drive it.
He's like, yeah, but it's yours.
He didn't care.
But I love the fact that Lee Min-ki's character has been so chaotic.
Yes.
Chaotic. And he wanted to get a car, and then that fell apart, and so he couldn't get a car. And then he finds out that Mr. Goo has a Rolls Royce, which is like his
bidet.
And he's like, this is what I want. And then I love the journey that he takes from being the chaotic and the manic, Lee Min-ki that we've been watching for episodes and episodes. And then he gets this car that everyone is expecting him to brag about, but he doesn't. He turns around and says, it's my sister's boyfriend's car. He never owns the car, but the car gives him the freedom to disappear and gives him a place to go to be by himself, which is what allows him to be, as he said, a gentler person. Yes. And I love the arc that this car has taken him on, which I think is really, it's one of my favorites. And I didn't realize it until I saw him sitting next to the car, sipping whatever, watching the skyline and just being at peace. Like, it was just so lovely.
This show, it does it consistently. You think it's going someplace that's going to be like agitating, and it takes a left turn into quietness, into revelation, into like with EL's character talking to her bosses, and she's like, But why
was-
would you
she
play
was-
that game?
she
Why
was
would you
so
put
mean.
anyone in
I have
pain?
no game. I have no game. And I was like, thank you. Thank you, Yum Jik Young.
Oh
I
my
have-
god.
I love you.
But here's the thing. It's like, yeah, so there's so much space and open roads in the countryside, and yet they are suffocating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all Lee Min Ki's character, which is Young Chung Hee, all he needed was a car to get out of town or
Yeah.
get out of that space for a half hour, an hour, and
Yeah.
he would have probably been a much happier individual growing up.
Yeah.
But because of whatever the societal situation is, he was
Right.
never able to do that. And then Mr. Gu gives him like
Yeah.
the car of cars for him. I really.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's his reaction in the nightclub,
Mhm.
and then his reaction just, I'm gentler in the
Right?
car. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so, the show is
Oh.
so good.
Oh, Sansaku. Who's
Sun
playing-
Saku.
Sansaku, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's playing Mr. Gu?
He was in Sense8, which
You-
is the Wachowski sisters
Yes.
show.
Season 2? 1. I don't remember which season he was in.
Of Sense8?
Was he 1?
Yeah. uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I think so,
I
yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah.
I just remember loving Sense8 and loving him, and
Yeah.
that was it. And there was 3 seasons.
Yeah.
There was 2 seasons in a movie.
Yeah.
And him and Bae doing it together, y'all. When they showed up in Matrimonial Chaos, and that show, he was married to EL
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Matrimonial Chaos. But there's a moment that literally the makers were like, "Hey, Sense8 people, we're gonna give you this." There's like, it was like they were both drunk and they make out in a hallway, and we're all like,
Oh my god! And then they took it away.
they took it away.
Yeah.
But it was
It was
we
satisfying.
love him.
Yeah.
We loved him since the beginning.
Oh my god! This show. What did I write? Oh, I wrote my heart breaks for EL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna get really ugly soon. That sister. She's horrible and hilarious all at the same time. Like, just,
I think the daughter will bring things
I
around.
think she will. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be okay. I mean, obviously it's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
It's going to be fine. It's
Yeah.
going to be fine.
But there's
It's
gonna
gonna
be a
be-
moment of pain.
It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly for a while.
oh
I think it's hilarious that the sister who is playing the sister.
my god.
We see her all the time, and unfortunately she always plays the same wretched character. But where is
Yeah.
she? Oh, here she is. Jung Soo Young, who's playing Cho Kyung Sung. I love that she is like, we are going to basically be spinsters for
Yes.
our niece. How dare he date?
I know.
And I'm like, wait,
It's not
what?
like- It's
Why?
not like this teenager wants
Right? At all.
that.
Why is this her hair so much? Because the opening scene,
Yeah.
the first episode,
EL was
EL,
ranting in
after a
restaurant.
blind date,
Yeah.
that they set her up with a blind date on a guy who'd been divorced. Not only was he divorced, but he had a kid. And not only so what did she think? This isn't her kid. She's never going to love this kid. She's never going to be a part. She goes on this huge rant about single fathers and how she would never date one. And how could someone ever set her up with something like that? And then our guy and his daughter are sitting
Yeah.
right there, and it happened to be her birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. And they know they're from the same hometown.
Yes.
So yeah. Griselda, I want to go back to your comment.
I didn't see it. What was it?
It was she doesn't want to, you don't want a show that makes you feel so bad. This is a healing drama. It's just there's a lot of muck to get, not muck. There's a lot of
No, go ahead. Sorry.
just a lot of discoveries that are
Uh-huh.
happening slowly. They're not pathetic people. They're people. Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I feel.
yeah, that's how I
about
feel.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like they're people who. I don't feel like they're pathetic at all. I feel
And
like
you're
they're
not
just
pathetic
not at
either.
all. No, none of us are.
No.
We all may feel like that for a moment, but
Yeah.
no,
Mm-mm.
no. We all have our own issues, and we all fighting.
Yes.
But no, I feel like they're just people who have their own hopes and dreams,
Mhm.
and it's trying to navigate,
Mhm.
how to achieve them
Mhm.
without letting society crush them out of you.
Right.
And I feel like the thing I love about this one
Mhm.
is that they're giving each of them the thing that's going to help them.
Yeah.
Like,
Living and working in South Korea is hard.
hard.
It's hard.
can we also talk about traffic and parking? It's as bad as it's here in LA.
Oh my
When he was
God.
driving around trying
Like,
to find
yeah,
parking, I was
thi-
like,
this
my
feels-
notes, this feels very familiar.
Yes, it does.
Um. Oh, really, Holly? See, I'm completely fine with what the parents are, where the parents are. Like, I get it. Like, I understand where the parents ended up, but that's just me. But yeah, they're an interesting couple for sure.
They are.
That is meant a few words.
He is. There was a scene a few episodes back where he and Mr. Goo were sitting like just outside the workroom,
Mhm.
and they looked so similar. So similar. I'm like, oh,
right?
Man. Yeah.
And I think that's it. Like, they have to go through a bunch of hurdles, but where like a lot of people are calling like Tomorrow a healing drama, which is a healing drama for sure. Tomorrow, you have to really,
yeah.
There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. Like, there is like cauterizing and airing out, and like there's just that's like healing on steroids, right? Where this one, I feel like the average person can relate to it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen My Mister. It doesn't have quite as dark a depressing edge to it, but it's definitely like in the same vein.
Yeah.
Yeah. That it's just about regular people, you know, and think life gets hard, but you can here's, you know, when I was talking about a left turn, it always takes a left turn into humanity.
Yeah.
So that's really what, yeah.
And even like to go back to
Dad's not changing, like ever.
Oh no, ever. He's gonna be happy to marry them all off and get them out of the house. But kind of going back to like Mi Jung's character when she's in her office, like I keep waiting, because maybe I keep waiting for all of her coworkers to become mean girls. And they're really not. No,
they're
but don't.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for them to like turn on her and like ostracize her, because that's just kind of the story that's always set up.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're super supportive. Know she's wildly talented.
Yeah.
She's just quiet and different. Like there's nothing. There's nothing innately wrong with that.
No, they don't ridicule her for being poor or not trendy.
Right.
No, they're like, we hate our boss even more.
Right.
That. Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm really enjoying the fact that they haven't ostracized. You know, they haven't made them such loners because they live this different life, right?
Like we thought they were going to, because they all took this trip together, but no, that's because
it just was So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm still not watching My Mister, but I'm really enjoying it.
Although Eamon Key's coworker, that woman, that's going to be interesting how that changes,
right?
Yeah.
That's going to be really interesting. I'm wondering if all this driving is going to cause him to understand her more.
Maybe.
And then end up dating.
Oh God. I love his ex-girlfriend.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, his ex-girlfriend is fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me see. Let me look at my notes. I feel like I had other notes, but maybe not. The Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce.
Oh, Mi Jung's voiceover when she was talking about like reincarnation and that whole thing as they're walking up. I was like, I really felt that one.
Oh yeah.
And then the kiss. Can we talk about the kiss for a second?
Why do they cut away?
Like, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Why did we go to a wide shot? Like, I don't understand. Why are you doing this to us, show?
Yeah.
How could you?
I haven't watched episode 12. They better start with that.
Right? Side note, remember the cursed? Yes! Gung Hana, the cursed is one of the greatest dramas I've ever watched.
Where's that movie? Did that come out and not come here? We can't find it here?
We have to start looking for it. But yes, the movie came out like I want to say around October.
Oh my God. Where is it?
Oh, it's so good. And I think they're working on a season 2, which would make me so happy. Oh, yes. And she's a little god character in Doom at Your Service.
Doom at Your Service. That's right. Oh my God.
Oh, our little wee shaman was the best. Yeah. I love that show so much. But yeah, my liberation was. I'm looking forward to it.
12. It's 12:13. We've been just chatting.
We've been chatting and chatting.
Do we have more shows?
No, we're done.
We're done.
Oh my
gosh.
Just chatting. This is a true coffee break. We're just chatting.
Oh my goodness.
So
you guys, Kahi, Surfshark. If you're watching the replay of this, there is a way to thank us if you enjoy us, if you want to support our channel. What is it called? It's called a YouTube Super Thanks. Yeah. So
there's a bunch of ways. And if you want to have some say in what we're watching and what we talk about here, our memberships, you get a calendar, which we now have links that'll take you to their my drama list page. And if they have a streaming site, we are linking it to that as well. And you get that every month and any updates, and and then you get to vote.
Yeah, we have a lot of special perks. You get to hang out with us a little more. Because clearly we just love chatting with you guys.
Speaking of which, we are scheduling our first private Zoom chat. So if you are in a third tier, get ready for that email. We'll be sending that out soon.
Yes.
So
Cool.
thanks so much, you guys. There it is. Oh, it's so pretty.
Mm.
And there it is. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We love hanging out with you and talking K-dramas because it really is our happy place. Until next time, we are the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa. Thank you so much for being part of this K-drama coffee break crew. We'll see you live in 2 weeks. Look for a new podcast next Sunday.
Yay! See ya. Bye.
자, 그럼 구독자님들 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 부탁해요.